So after starting a game of H1Z1, I realized that I hadn't fed my cat in 3 days and thought it might be a good time to go feed him. Unfortunately, this meant that I had to go AFK for the first 5 minutes of my H1Z1 game. And when I went back on, there was 50 people left, I was in the middle of nowhere, and I had nothing on me. But this was no problem, because playing from behind is easy, you know? I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. So after putting on my sexy clothes, I realized that all my icons were the icons that I don't play with usually, and my mouse sensitivity was really high. So I had to first of all reset that. Now I need to think about where I need to go. Obviously, I'm at a pretty big disadvantage right now because I have nothing on me and we're pretty far into the game. So the safe zone is in the southeastern area, so I decided that I'm going to try to go to Bubba's truck stop, which is quite a ways away, so I'm hoping that nobody sees me at this point while I'm making my trek over there. So I hear a car up on the mountain, but decide to take the risk because I need to get to Bubba's pretty quickly. And sometimes luck just needs to be on your side, and you guys can see what happens to the guy who's up here. Not bad, bro. So there actually ends up being a fight up here between I think like 4 or 5 people, but luckily I was in a tree line and I was pretty hidden, so I wasn't killed. So I finally make it to Bubba's and decide that instead of going from the western entrance, I'm just going to go from the northern entrance and just cross the road here in hopes that nobody sees me. Pretty risky, but I want to check out this house up here. Sometimes it's not looted. I was pretty surprised that nobody had looted it this far into the game, but luckily found some ammo there, found some weapons, and I finally had some stuff on me. Now for some reason, this entire side of Bubba's truck stop wasn't looted. I didn't check the houses over there, but this entire warehouse area wasn't looted, so I luckily stocked up pretty well over here. So there's 23 people left, and I finally end up seeing my first guy. So after missing a couple shots, I decide that I don't just want to run away. I swear I want to kill him. I haven't really done anything yet, so I decided to stalk him for a little bit. Not bad. 23 people left and I get my first kill, so we're on a roll. The safe zone is now around the Wilderness Camp and Cranberry, so I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around there. So I just decide to stay around the gas and just basically avoid being seen by anyone. Just stay in tree line cover and hopefully loot some more good stuff. Pretty simple. I'm not, however, totally happy with the amount of supplies I have. I sort of want to get more stuff, so I just decided to go to the edge of Cranberry and loot some of the houses out here in hopes that they haven't been looted, and luckily they haven't, so people just sort of sucked with looting this game. So it seems like the final showdown at this point is going to be around the Wilderness Camp, probably in the middle of the lake or around the cabins. So I take the very long route around to the Wilderness Camp just because, again, I didn't want to get caught running straight through the middle to the area. So just playing it safe and hopefully not get caught. So I make it to the southern part of the Wilderness Camp without being caught or being seen by anyone pretty much. So I decide to camp out on this side of the hill. Now this is sort of a good and a bad thing. Good because there's a bunch of trees and bushes back here, so I don't think many people will see me, but it's bad because I'm downhill, so if somebody pops up above that hill and looks down, they probably have the advantage on me. But I decided to take the risk and sort of just play it safe down here. Bunch of firefights going on around me, but again, playing it safe until there's maybe 4 or 5 people left. So the safe zone is actually in the southwestern area of where the safe zone is now, so basically where I am. It's basically this cabin and the edge of the lake, so I take a huge risk here and basically just run straight for this cabin, and I really figured there was somebody in here, but luckily nobody was here and managed to pass through it pretty quickly and nobody saw me, so I'm guessing everybody was sort of stuck on the other side. So I figured since no one's here, nobody's going to be at this cabin over here, but again, pretty silly assumption I guess, but luckily nobody catches me and I managed basically to take position in the cabin down there and have a pretty good area for me to finish off the game. So I decided to camp out outside right by the porch in the water, and I actually think this is like an incredible area for me to finish off the game. Basically, nobody can come behind me, and if they do, they're in the gas, so I potentially have the advantage to throw right at below, and I can pretty much see everybody else who's going through the lake or is on the other side of the lake. So the only chance somebody has of really catching me is running through that door, but I'm constantly checking it, so I feel pretty safe at this point. So there's 3 people left, and the safe zone is straight in the middle of the lake. There's no cover, but basically the water. So we're getting close to the point when the gas is going to start surrounding us. So I'm waiting for everybody else to start making the move first, but nobody's moving, and I'm getting sort of scared because the gas is right behind me. So I decided to start slowly crouching out into the water in hopes that nobody sees me. So the gas is right behind me, and it's about to be released, so I have to move quickly. So pop a couple medkits and bandages and just start crawling out and hope that they are in the water already so I can just pick them off. So I'm crouching, look behind me, and in the bushes I can see a black figure. Not now, but soon, right? Wait for it. Wait for it. Right. Right. I think I see him. There he is, right there in the bushes back there. So I pop him, kill him pretty quickly, and then I decide to... Not cool. Yeah. And that is how you almost win a game from behind. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and see you for the next video. Peace.